Welcome to Touring Globe. Uncovering Barcelona's hidden gems that most tourists never see. Visit Barcelona like a local. Hidden gems and secret corners. Barcelona is a city of layers. On the surface you'll find Gaudí's masterpieces, La Rambla's chaos, and Barceloneta's sandy strip, but peel deeper, and the city reveals whispered stories, forgotten squares, and rituals only locals understand. This guide is your invitation to step off the postcard path. 1. Where the city reveals itself. Bunkers del Carmel. Climbing up Torre de la Rivera feels like an adventure itself. The path winds past apartment blocks where kids play football in alleys, and suddenly you're at the top, the remains of a Civil War bunker. Locals sit cross-legged with snacks, strumming guitars, sipping cava, and clinking plastic cups. Local ritual: bring a blanket and watch the sun set over the grid-like streets, the sea sparkling beyond. Secret tip: weeknights are quiet, weekends feel like a festival. Torre de la Pira Park. Fewer people know this hilltop park, where pine trees frame views of the city and parrots squawk overhead. Here, you'll meet dog walkers, elderly couples on benches, and teenagers sharing secrets away from parents. Best moment: the late afternoon golden light paints the city rooftops orange. 2. Tasting the real Barcelona. Casa de Blai, Pintxo paradise. Forget overpriced tapas traps near the Gothic Quarter. In Pobl Sec, Casa de Blai buzzes with life every evening. Bars overflow, waiters shout orders, and toothpicks pile up like trophies. What to try? Croquettes, tortilla bites, smoked salmon with cream cheese. How locals eat: grab a small beer or a glass of charcoaly, Basque sparkling wine. With each Pintxo, hop to the next bar, repeat. The Sunday Vermouth ritual. Ask a local what they're doing on Sunday at noon and the answer is simple: Vermouth. Where to sip. Moro Fi, standing room only, but worth it. Bar Calders, sunny terrace, perfect with anchovies. Antic Teatre, a hidden jungle courtyard behind a wooden door, where artists, students, and neighbors mingle. Carmel Market. Inside this local market, fishmongers slap down gleaming seafood on ice, ham on legs hang from hooks, and vendors call regulars by name. Snack tip: order a quick bocadillo de calamares, fried squid sandwich. Simple, messy, unforgettable. 3. Secrets of the Old City. Plaça de Sant Felip Neri. Tucked away in the Gothic Quarter, this square whispers stories. Children play around the fountain, pigeons flutter, but look closer, the church walls are scarred with shrapnel from a 1938 bombing. It's beautiful, sad, and serene all at once. The Roman walls of Barcelona. While tourists rush to souvenir shops, parts of ancient Roman walls stand unnoticed, fused into apartment buildings. Walk down Casa de la Pala, and you're literally touching history older than the city itself. The Gothic bridge on Casa del Bisbe. Locals smirk when tourists gasp at this medieval bridge. Built in 1928, it hides a carved skull underneath. Legend says if you stare at it too long, bad luck will follow, so most people sneak a glance, then walk faster. Escaping the noise. Jardins de la Tamarita. A secret sanctuary near Tibidabo. Old stone fountains trickle softly, ivy crawls up walls, and winding paths lead to sculptures. Elderly neighbors read newspapers, and children race toy boats in the ponds. Laberint. Barcelona's oldest park is a fairy tale. Lovers chase each other through hedge mazes, kids laugh when they get lost, and statues of Greek gods watch silently. It feels like stepping into another century. Poblenou Cemetery. It might sound strange, but this cemetery is an open-air museum. Angels cry in marble, modernist mausoleums rise like palaces, and cats wander among graves. Some tombs are so elaborate they're more art gallery than burial site. 5. Hidden history beneath the streets. Refugio 307. During the Civil War, families huddled underground here as bombs fell above. The tunnels are damp, narrow, and heavy with history. A guide explains how neighbors survived with makeshift kitchens and shared fear. It's sobering but unforgettable. Hospital de la Santa Cruz i Sant Pau. A masterpiece by Domènec I Montana, often overshadowed by Gaudí. The complex feels like a dream. Tiled domes, colorful mosaics, gardens between pavilions. Imagine healing here instead of a sterile hospital. 6. Culture. Hidden in plain sight. Antic Teatre. By day, an unassuming doorway. By night, a buzzing courtyard of mismatched chairs, tree roots twisting into walls, laughter, and clinking glasses. Inside, experimental plays unfold, but most locals come just to feel at home. Els Encants Vels Flea Market. Part circus, part market. Under a mirrored roof, vendors sell everything from vintage flamenco dresses to broken typewriters. Some stalls feel like treasure chests, others like junkyards. Bargaining is part of the fun. Gràcia, the village in the city. Gràcia isn't just a neighborhood, it's a state of mind. Narrow streets open into lively plazas where locals gather late into the night. Plaça del Sol, young crowd, guitars, beers on the ground. Plaça de la Vila, families, cafes, and the iconic clock tower. Plaça del Diamant, quiet, shaded, with literary history from Merce Rodríguez's novel. 7. Gaudí beyond the crowds. Casa Vicens, Gaudí's first house, colorful and experimental. Locals say it feels like Gaudí without the stress of queues. Torre Bellesguard, half medieval castle, half modernist villa, with sweeping views of the city and hardly any visitors. 8. Secret viewpoints and amp, night magic. Mirador de l'Alcorde. High on Montjuic, this terraced viewpoint feels like a secret balcony over the sea. Couples linger, watching cargo ships crawl into port. No fountains, no crowds, just calm. Bogatell and Amp, Nova Icaria beaches. Barcelonita is a circus of selfie sticks and vendors. Locals prefer these quieter beaches, where volleyball nets sway in the breeze, and chiringuitos serve cold beer with grilled sardines. A 3-day hidden Barcelona itinerary. Day 1, the secret old city. Morning, Gothic quarter wander right pointing arrow Plaça de Sant Felip Neri right pointing arrow Roman walls. Lunch, hidden tapas bar in El Born. Afternoon, Antic Teatre Vermouth in the courtyard. Evening, sunset at Bunkers del Carmel. Day 2 food, rituals and amp, local life. Morning, breakfast at Carmel Market. Late morning, stroll Jardins de la Tamarita. Lunch, Pintxo's crawl on Calle de Blai. Afternoon, explore Gràcia's plazas. Evening, casual vermouth at Bar Caldas. Day 3 escapes and amp, memories. Morning, Laberint. Park. Midday, visit Hospital de Sant Pau. Afternoon, wander Poblenou Cemetery. Evening, Mirador de l'Alcalde, then seafood at Nova Icaria Beach. Living the Barcelona rhythm. To really see Barcelona, don't just visit. Sync with its heartbeat. Breakfast isn't early, coffee and a pastry at 10 is normal. Lunch is sacred, usually after 2 p.m. Siesta still exists, shops close, streets quiet. Dinner? Never before 9 p.m., often past 10. Sundays are for vermouth, family, and lingering conversations. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe. See you in the next video.